Hello everybody and welcome back to another game review. Today we are talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R and what it all entails. It came out today, September 1st. You know, to my surprise, I didn't even know there was a little Melee JoJo game going on, and I am all for these Melee games. I was a fan of Jump Force, I was a fan of Mortal Kombat, you know, since came out, was on Game Gear. That was one of my first games I ever played. And, yeah, just pretty much a general fan of these types of fighting games because I love the way, you know, you can just feel cool and string along combos, you know. I've tried them all, you know, One Punch Man, Jump Force, like I said, Naruto, Ninja Storm, and whatnot. But today we're talking about this JoJo, okay? So, what is this one? So, this game pretty much, it does feel pretty much like an old fashioned fighting game. You know, the moves, at least to me, they don't feel entirely smooth, but then of course, you know, it's kind of it's just a different type of fighting game than what I'm used to. I'm used to fighting moves and combos being easily strung along, like in Mortal Kombat, you know, XXYX, you know, that's a 4-hit combo, you know, it's XXYAB or back away X and something like that, and then you do a special move like that. So, you know, I really am used to that type. This is just a different type. It really does feel like a kind of arcade-ish type game. So in this game, your move set really depends on which way you're moving when you press the button. You know, like back light attack will do something different than towards light attack, or standing still light attack will do something different than forward light attack. You know, stuff like that really changes up the gameplay and it makes it feel pretty weird and, you know, unique. It does feel like you kind of have to pay attention to what you're actually pressing, and button mashing isn't really going to help you. As for the roster of characters here, you know, it goes through all the chapters of JoJo, pretty much all the main people that you would kind of want to play as or against, you know, with a few exceptions. Am I right? You pretty much get to play as the whole cast from the first two chapters, you know, Stardust Crusaders and Phantom Blood. But as you know, get on, you know, they add more and more characters, but then, you know, they start restricting you and kind of like what characters you can actually play. Like some of those, like, I would like to play as a couple of different things, but that's just me, and I know that some people will be content with the characters that are given. Anyways, moving on, as I was saying, you know, this game is that's pretty much the game. You put up different characters against other characters and, you know, see what happens. They do have some special interactions between certain characters with Pete, and they do get kind of vague if you separate them, you know, too much, like between like 3 chapters or something else. So the interactions can be kind of bland sometimes and just overall just not interesting, not pertaining to each character. But it is pretty cool to see and hear them interact when they do have a little special interaction. That's pretty much the game. There's really only 4 game modes in this game. You know, versus mode, which is you against a buddy or you against a computer. There's this special little arcade mode where you move and play through the special characters that you have through each chapter of the JoJo Bizarre Adventures. So, you know, you start off with Phantom Blood, so that means you're going to play as Dio, you're going to play as Jonathan, Zeppeli, Speedwagon, you know, the main people on there, and you're going to just do a couple battles as them, and then once you finish all that, there's like the final big old event battle, which is like the final showdown of the whole season, which is, of course, you know, it's Phantom Blood, it's Jonathan versus Dio, and that's pretty much it for the arcade battles. You know, there's online play that you could do and see people who are tons and tons and tons and tons of times better than you. And practice mode. That's it. That's all this game offers. Overall, I gotta say, you know, while this is like a JoJo game, and, you know, I like the way it looks and everything like that, I don't like it as a fighting game. It just feels a little bit too stiff for me. Maybe because, you know, yeah, actually, I just came off of playing Multiverses, and I'm still used to that fast kind of almost It's a little bit more fluid than that. But. Anyways, that's it from me. And, yeah, have a good day.